We're back with more Conquest of Elysium. Watching a single druid move. It's the only one we really had sight of. Just look at how many troops we just have sitting here. I mean, these are never going to see deployment. You can see how interesting this can get, though, with our weird, exotic troops like our Unicorn Knights, our Lion Tribe Spearmen, our Hoberg Spearmen, little soldiers, who are now all beefed out from experience, but they only get up to 6 HP and 4 damage with their spear either way, even with all that beef. Even with all that beef. Is there any... Nah, there's no high-leveled anything else, it doesn't look like. Except for maybe these things, which will just shoot the crap out of somebody. But besides that, we have other things going on. We have a tower with a lot in it, actually. Let's grab this watchtower. Oh, we're seeing a forest with some garbage in it. We'll grab this town, actually, is what we'll do first. I want to explore further this way. It looks like this arm goes even further. I don't know where the druid's last base is. I guess maybe this? We have to go take that back eventually. I'm a little wondered, is he... That's all, this is mostly beholder stuff. Where the hell is this? Is this the druid's last base? I'm really wondering now. If it is, that would be a twist of events. Let's grab all this stuff. I think we can just attack. I think we'll be fine. Hopefully the beholder doesn't come in and take the stuff. As always, a little worried about that, but not so worried that we cannot deal with it. Although dealing with the beholders is a hell and high difficulty, I'd say. Just continue to move Koragul down here, even though I doubt he'll see action. Just go over here and secure this. Boop-a-doop. Alright. I love the imbalance of this game sometimes. Although this beholder faction, I think, is a mod. If that is a beholder faction, that is. I think they can also summon a magic deer if it is the faction I'm thinking of. It's a weird mod. But luckily not game-breaking, otherwise that'd be a very disappointing end to our escapades here. And watch our ballistas take out plenty of these guys, softening them up so our bowmen can hopefully finish them off, although we might be a little too light here now that I'm looking at it again. I thought they had a little less. And we just have a regular alchemist, so he's not going to help us too much. They are trying to break through to our spearmen. Oh, they got some boar warriors. Those guys might just chew through us. Nope. It's looking like a possible win. Our ballista's still laying down some fire. Our bow shooting strongly. Ooh, it's close, 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 close. If this is the druid's last house, that would be a weird end to that. Nope, not their last house. Where is their last house? I am very curious. Send our Magnus this direction. Try and scout out some more. I'm seeing some druid stuff here, though. Let's kill this tree of crows. What that does is just spawn crows. Self-explanatory. Shepherds of the Woods. These guys burst and tangle. They do fist damage. They got a lot of HP. They're random. They run around. Just kind of causing mayhem. Oh, they might have actually taken the fortified Hoberg back from the beholder that stole it from them. Or stole it from me, excuse me. I'm misidentifying myself as a beholder. That's what happens when you DM too many D&D campaigns. You become a beholder. Okay. We're almost donezo. Almost done. Just a slow trek towards the end. I know it's a little slow, guys. But, you know, happens. That's sometimes Conquest of Elysium, is that the end can be a little slow-paced as you root out your last remaining enemies and truly conquest. Just like if you were total domming a Total War map. The end would be a little slow and monotonous, but that's a part of the fun. In some ways. Ooh, we found a Tower of the Elements. We've also found this guy. But we'll take that Tower of the Element. Oh god, no we won't. We'll wait for siege equipment. 96 versus 209. This is a whole lot of garbage is the thing. We need our Black Sorceress, and she's actually going to come this way. I really hope they don't try and attack us. They actually might totally believe they can fight us, and I think they will attack us, actually. Unless we kill the Baron here. This might kill the Baron. Not the Baron, the Druid. Getting my dudes confused. But we'll mark these guys up. We'll elevate this guy to Ritual of Mastery, and he'll get another army of gold. Fire resistance and +2 armor. Not that good. Not that good for what we could have had. For what we could have had. As Corrigal continues this way. I really hope no one went amphibious and is sitting on an island somewhere. That would be a great irritation. Can have that issue sometimes where factions might spawn off island, and the Baron really has no way to address that. That can happen. As we take out the fortified Hoburg settlement once again, sending in our alchemist, Quasquan, with his axe of sharpness that does no one any good back there. We will fire, and our longbows will take care of most of this fight with these low armor dudes. This guy does have a shield, so he's taken 2 hits, so those guys, those beast cavalry, will last a little longer. A little longer. So we fire in and take out those dudes. The Druid is not dead, but he does not think he can beat this army. He is right, because he can see our magical, mystical casters in that army. I wish we had could upgrade the astrologist in this dude. We'll combine these armies, though, and send them to go deal with maybe the Druid or help out this army eventually. There's no bases here I'm missing, is there? Where is this Druid? Is the Druid up there? I thought this was another Beholder. I thought this was purple. The Druid don't use Ancient Forest as bases. I'm almost certain of that. And he spawned over here, so maybe he has something like a guard tower hidden here that I didn't see? Or maybe he's retaken this? I don't know. We'll figure it out. All will be okay. As we spawn her in, she won't be able to do anything yet. So we'll build up some cavalry as we start to build an army here that needs to go conquer the rest of Elysium. And I hope this doesn't get taken again, but Quasquan has more important things to do down here. Going to take this hut. Secure it. Annoy the hell out of that Beholder. As we continue our fun shenanigans. Should move him down to the Temp City. We're barely paying attention to the north anymore. Our king is just collecting incomes for us, basically. Has he spawned anything cool? I can't even tell. It's so hard to tell when he does. Maybe he's building ballista. Who really knows? But he's got a lot of XP. He's old. He's chilling. Carl the Strongarm, the king. Beautiful and majestic as he is. Oh, yep, that Beholder's back. Oh, he's a pain in our side. Truly. But we'll be just as much of a pain as we build some trebuchets and an alchemist. Just to make it look a little more threatening. They're like, oh, a caster! Who knows what spells that alchemist has? It's like, oh, he's always going to have garbage spells. Always going to have it. Okay. We can send some mages with this guy to really go beef out some dudes. 1, we don't need that cold resistance. Who do we want to send? We don't want to get rid of all the defenses here. That dude's more buffy. We'll take the buffy. That's another buffer. Jesus, lots of buffers. Oh, we'll take this one, why not? And then Quasquan will move down and take the rest of the stuff to the south. Meanwhile, Tolma moves this way. Oh, we've seen an army emerge out of here. Kill that army with these guys. Easy fight. Very easy. then we will move northward. Of course. Okay. We'll see what our trebuchets can do. Maybe thin this out enough to where the beholder's running around, we can kill it. Nope, doesn't look like it. And just kill some of his animals. He might even charm some trebuchet, which will slow him down. Just watch to see what this beholder does. I think this is the second time we've run into this specific beholder. This one's a little more feisty, I'd say. Alrighty, well that's done for. We're going to need to send... Do we want to send Quasclon up there, actually? No. We'll wait to pull the beholder out of that section of the world. Try and limit its power to reciprocate against our armies. As it so lovingly has shown us it likes to do. Upgrade this mage. Come on, something good. Slumbering army, meteor shower. Really not getting a lot of diversity here on the mage recruitment. Lots of Scarlet Sisters. Dig another Black Sorceress. That would be good for us in this current moment in time. Yeah, we'll kill this army. Should be an easy kill with these guys. Then our Dark Sorceress can run over here and do a siege battle. Although I'm a little worried with the amount of catapults there. It could kill a mage. Potentially. Although some of them are shadowed. We have a death spell, so once the fight begins in the Arcane Tempest, it'll just be mayhem for them. If you don't know what a death spell does, it kills very quickly. It's the best description I can give. So we ravage another Druidic army. Try and find their base. So we chomp down on them. They burn from the mass combustion of our beautiful spells. Got a seeing stone. That'll help with the vision around this area for the druids. Be able to see what they have in their woods. There's an ancient forest here. I don't know. I really don't think that can be their base. Maybe there's something next to it. Maybe there's like an outpost. That's always a good thing for a druid when you get an outpost next to an ancient forest. You have to get kind of lucky for that, though, I think, for the most part. No more wizards. Build another trebuchet. Try and secure this place. Kill this outpost with the beholder. The beholder's men. This guy's moving north. Last thing I need is for him to come try and take these temples and stuff that I don't have things near right now. It's really the last thing I need from him. I really don't know where else this druid could be. Watchtowers don't act as bases. Am I missing something? I don't think so. It's got to be this one tile. Has to be. Or this is very connected northward and shoots up like it's a cross or something. That could be like a weird anomaly on the map that I would not have accounted for. Oh, we already recruited there. We'll recruit here. Just building up men wherever we can because we have a stupid amount of money. Chowing through these guys. It's an easy fight. Might not even get any cool spells off. Yep, no cool spells. Just some sleep. Sleepy sleeps. Yep, they're taking another base from us. Wonderful. Well, we know the result of this. We can skip that. We've seen that beholder take out small garrisons before. I think we need to kill this beholder. I really think we do. I think we need to build up a force with this baron and send some magic with him and go kill that beholder where we can. There's nothing here. Okay, I'm confused. I'll be honest. Maybe there's something up here, but otherwise I don't know where this druid is holding up. Because this is all beholder stuff. Maybe there's something down here somehow? I doubt it. Maybe there's a single tile here. We're going to send... You don't have units with you, do you? No, but you have magic items I want to keep. So you're not going. You. Oh, God. Do any of you not have magic? Okay. Send that to him. Now you. Goes... What the... Okay, that was weird. If you saw that graphical bug, it's an interesting thing. Okay, what the fuck? I'm confused. Am I missing a base? Like, where is this druid? I'm almost 100% certain this doesn't act as a recruitment point for them. I know it does for the trolls, and maybe for the witch? Did I skip them somewhere? Oh, they've taken... Okay, this is the druid. So maybe these are his last two bases. But didn't we kill that base before... Oh, shit. I forgot to drop that off ever. That's bad. That means knights have probably... Everything around this guy has just been dying because he's got a poison aura. We could actually put that in our line of unicorns. We'll provoke the druid and attack his home. His probably last ancient forest that he has, although I'm not sure how powerful he was ever. Oh, we're just gonna go for this. Why would they run to that watchtower? That's odd. Odd choice. Quest Khan, move this way and make sure there's nothing... Oh, jeez. Okay, there's a port with a beholder down here. And we got stealth attacked by something. Hopefully nothing too wild. We'll buy some Zweiharas, and we'll upgrade a court mage. Rathel done. 2 rituals of mastery. Get him some cool spells. We could always try and get some more level 3 spells. I think we'll try that with this guy, because I'm not loving this stuff. Ooh, whoops. I hate when this happens. One, it slows it down, because that thing takes forever to get through. That's fine. We'll keep that as is. Where the hell? I feel like you must have... Maybe I'm getting my timing wrong. It's totally possible. We'll be quiet on it for now. We'll just continue the game. Silently think about what's going on. So we stomp through this fortress. Then make our way to the next one. Probably build some trebuchets, actually. Would be useful for this army to go siege. So we get catapulted. We have shot plenty of their catapults. We have an air elemental too, who, if you don't know, shoots lightning at the enemy like that. Pew! Death. Sweet death of our enemies. They're done for. Let's see how we do against this ancient forest as we provoke the druid probably into attacking us. But I won't be too miffed. Most of these guys will probably die if the druid does attack us. But we've irritated him ever so much, and we get to mass combust a bunch of his weird animals. As this thing summons like these little firefly things behind us that do barely anything but are hard to hit. He will poison some of our troops on his way out as the tree burns, as we burn down the heart of the forest. How evil are we? Even the Baron is evil in this game. There are no good guys in Conquest of Elysium. Nor are there in Dominions. They're just not. They're not good people. They're not good people. Oh, another Mont Bailey falls. And we're gonna do this and run, because we're dicks. Because we're big old dicks. We're gonna burn down their forest. There's a chance that doesn't fully die, but it's not a good chance that it does not fully die. We're just gonna build trebuchets here and then go grab the Tower of the Elements. And eventually we're gonna need to go grab this. Can actually probably take it with this army. They don't have any wizards. Actually, there's a lot of punchy archers here. I don't know about that, actually. That's probably incorrect. Probably could not take that. Build more cavalrymen. Just go scout this out. And sneak this guy up and take this stuff. It might actually be what we do, is sneak him up to take their things from them. We didn't lose a base over here to the Druid, did we? These sea dogs have caused me just endless amounts of irritation. When did this happen? Huh. Oh well, you can only pay attention to so much of Elysium at one time. Tell you what. We'll explore down here as well, make sure there's no bases there. Really try and find out all of our options. I knew we already recruited there. I don't even know why I tried to hit that button. Weird force of habit. I'm gonna build some spearmen. As the Druid will lose massive... Oh god, the beholder's attacking us. Just got a gem of true seeing. Dear lord. Oh god. The horror. 71 kills from this beholder. These guys are pretty dead. I probably should have... If I would have known they would have attacked, I would have turned on meteor showers. Because that could be a nice suicide. All these guys have more armor, though. But that doesn't help a lot versus the spells. But it does make our spearmen kind of tanky. Can start plowing through. Ever slowly. Hopefully my internet will be fixed today and I'll start uploading this series, because I have recorded it all without internet. With little else to do, playing Conquest is an easy alternative. I do love Conquest, though. That's not to say it's a nothing else to do game. It's to say that just what I said. They're going to steal our magic items. That's not cool. My blue eyes. What would be really cool is if they soul slayed the beholder and he died. That'd be funny. But that does not look like what's happening. It looks like we're losing very badly. To the beholder with his giant spiders and giant and all this weird stuff. We did charm this guy with a conversion, which is pretty funny. If we converted this guy's got low magic resistance. I doubt that'll be targeted. But he would just start thumping the beholder and actually might kill it. But we're all on fire, so... But I think we all have fire resistance. Yeah, we're safe. One of these guys has... I think Army of Gold does that, yeah. So that's not even going to hurt us. But you're seeing our lines are being broken here. Just by the massive amount of troops. We're doing better than I expected. Might actually need to... Ooh, God. Just evaporated one of our dudes. They're all lucky. But I don't think luck will save us here. Unfortunately. A conversion would. If they converted this thing and started slapping the beholder, that would bring me no amount of endless joy. But I feel like he would even target the fire things. Ooh. See some, I think soul slays go off there. And they just have little stabs. So if they get in combat, they're kind of screwed. Except this one has an ice brand. Which will, you know, take some guys out. But it's nothing too crazy. So we launched the loss of another army to a beholder army. Because they're crazy strong. We soul slayed the giant. Not what I was looking for, but it's a thing that was good. It's better than nothing. These guys are just so hard to hit. Really only the beholder's gonna get kind of good kills off here because they're Army of Golded and they have luck and things. Otherwise, it's just they're getting lucky and hitting them. So we see soul slays go off. Oh, and the fear. The fear will take her out as her morale is not as good as her magic resistance. That is a good way to get rid of a strong caster who doesn't have strong morale. This one has soul slay still. But she's in combat. She's got her ice brand, but yeah, she'll just get shot to death. And this is over. We've lost some level 3 wizards, some Scarlet Mothers. As we watch his forest burn. We can't really watch all of it. Actually, we will sit here and watch it. Look at this. They're all enraged. The caster might die eventually if he catches fire, but you'll see his army just slowly disintegrate. And then we can go in on the kill for this guy if he loses enough. We could actually go burn more of his forest over here, too. And just keep doing that to him. Terrorizing his lands. Got a deal for 2 trebuchets. Love it. Means this conquest will go faster. I think it's about time that we take to fight to a beholder. This may go poorly, but we will do all we can. Shoot. Did not mean to hit that button. To make it go well. We'll take our entire Magic Academy. Oh god, there's nothing here. Actually, we might not do that just because we don't have enough men. We do not have the manpower. In the future, we will do that, but now we do not have enough people there. Continue to recruit where we can. We're going to lose this again. My lord. Let's go distract him, though. Send this up here. Just go grab. It's not even his stuff. It's the other druid. Or the other creature. The other enemy. Okay, he's not coming to take it, so. We have burned down the ancient forest. It is now a shadow wood. A wreckage of its former self. We didn't get everything we would have liked here. We could go try and kill him with this army, but I do not think we'd win. So instead we'll go bully his wolves and then start burning the forest again like a madman. These, I think they burn, I don't remember what season, if they burn better in summer or in like fall. I think real world they'd burn better in fall, but I think in this game they do burn better in summer if I'm remembering right. I could be remembering just totally incorrectly. Okay, this should be good. We're going to go take the Tower of the Elements from the Beholder. And then we'll have to circle around and take this eventually, but I'm not too worried about that. Let's see what they've done up here as we move in Chronogle for our taking of these 2 places. I really don't want to end the episode before we finish the game. Then maybe do a recap episode on one of our final battles. As our forest fire continues, we get access to a white wizard. Wonderful. We will level 3 him immediately. We'll get to see the last iteration of this guy now. As we bring good and righteousness to Elysium, we'll see Ulog, and he will get Symbol of Light, which does double damage versus undead and strikes 100. Alter Reality, which will just luck everyone. Other than that, nothing too crazy. Whoops. And we'll actually, I think next turn, try and learn some more spells with him. I don't know. I rarely have seen the white magic 3rd path, if at all. But he is the Grand Wizard. Oh well. It's pretty cool. Continue to build up our cavalry. Running away Godwin when we can. Trying to be a distracting force. Is this a siege? I don't think this technically counts as a siege. We'll see if it does by building a trebuchet there. Run this guy right down here. And he'll just take these 2 pretty simply. Although he doesn't have a lot of archers. He will take losses. We'll continue to be a madman and burn more forests, angering the Druidic Order for all time. Moving up in the world a little bit. Whoops. Sorry about that noise, guys. Sorries. A pyromancer. We can get a level 3 pyromancer. That's cool. We'll shoot these guys into here as they moved out their massive force to go probably reconquer this. But they will be in for a nasty surprise that we have built some units here, and they'll get hit by catapults, and then all my units will die there. But we'll come back and kill them later. For surezies. Oh, I did not know there was units there. Look at how burned this forest is. We've just shattered the forest. All these units got burned, but they're recovering. Lost major parts of their army, if you can't tell. There's a lot missing here from what there was before. And they will continue to burn. As we move these two together, they've taken more units there. They're starting to defend that. I don't like that one bit. I want them soft and squishy. We will perform the Ritual of Mastery for Trakan. This is a terrible item. I don't want this on anyone, frankly. Throw it on a trebuchet. Pillar of Fire. Hellfire will kill all of our units, because it's the entire battlefield. Pillar of Fire will just hit people and do okay. But he is the Pyrogelithon? I don't even know how to... It's wild. Literally stolen art from the Sauromancers. Not Sauromancers, what the fuck are they called? That's the lizard faction, the Abyssian warlock priest during one of their ages in Dominions 5, if you know that game, which is another game made by Illwinter, a masterpiece, if I will say so. You can only get this guy up to level 2 today. As we start to run out of gold, somehow running out of gold in this crazy world. Oh, we already recruited there. Okay, I think we'll end our turn there. Satisfied with the day's events, and we'll build some more. We'll build some cavalrymen. It's likely they're going to take this and be irritating to us once again. Accidentally build a catapult. It's just more defenses, guys. Just more defenses. But we'll end this turn and watch as we take this elemental tower. I need to turn off that beholder mod. We're lucky they did not get stronger and they were our main opponent. That would have been very unfortunate. As we watch this battle. Alrighty. I've returned from grabbing my cell phone very quickly while this battle goes. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. You can see that mass combustion. Oh, beautiful. Lots of high-level spells going off. Just eviscerating. See the death spell, but it didn't hit a lot of people. See our gate jumper here. Where's our other Shadowed Knight? He didn't get hit with like a death spell or something, did he? Did he die when I was looking away? Where is, no? Where is he? He died! Okay, well, I stepped away and he died. That's my bad, guys. I should never step away. Very disappointed. We're getting attached to a watchtower, which is unfortunate. I can't believe our treasured knight. Well, had to happen eventually. His gear's been scattered to the wind. We'll throw some of these on a unicorn knight just to make sure that we aren't wasting items. Not on the gate. My lord. There we go. As I throw this troop of people back down. Oh god, actually we don't want to engage with this guy. He might kill us. Oh, we got a lot of stuff going on here, actually. They probably won't kill us, but they will certainly cause us damages that are conscionable words. They've abandoned their fort, which is good for us. Exactly what we'd like to see. And we'll take this opportunity to recruit. And maybe go burn down more forests. I think this is our pyromaniac. As you've seen, we make a shadow forest. Maybe we'll try and burn this and spread it to the guard tower. I don't know if that's possible. I know fires can spread to settlements and damage them. I don't think I've ever seen them spread to a guard tower. But unfortunately for that High Lord who died, our Shadowed Knight, it is a reality that when you have that high-level magics, our frontline troops kind of start to become cannon fodder. Oh, they're actually attacking this. That's unfortunate. This is not well defended. All manner of problems. This can be easy grab for them. Our trebuchets did not do a lot because they have some pretty beefy units. They're going to move in pretty quick here. Our trebuchets do have a sword, but they're not going to do anything. Okay, I think we'll retreat our black sorceress, actually. She will retreat this way. And we're going to burn this and see what happens. Move this way, though. Hopefully it spreads here and damages a bunch of these guys and kills them. That's the hope and the dream. That's the dream that we have. Build some cavalry. Let's upgrade another mage, although I think this is probably going to be one of the last mages we really upgrade here. Did we build that dark sorcerer somewhere? Oh yeah, here she is. Might upgrade her instead. She's got some spells we might want more. Yes, more Arcane Tempest. Beautiful. Beautiful Arcane Tempest in death. Very good. Very, very good. Very good. So we continuously burn down their stuff. We might want to just start investing in some low-level troops as cannon fodder, unless this survives and then kills that other thing. They're not really doing much. Those Hobergs just do not pierce knight armor very well. And these are knights all the way from the capital. The first we've seen fresh in a long time. Coming down to this very corner of the world. We can see the winds changing on this. We'll continue for sake of time. The fire hasn't seemed to have spread to the guard tower like I wanted it to. I take it back. We do want another Initiate of the Metal Orders for the one we lost so tragically in the mistake so long ago. But we won't upgrade them yet. We're just going to invest in chaff spearmen to stand in front of wizards is our new agenda of the day. And hopefully we'll get some better packs of them so that we can quickly spawn them in, but we'll see how the winds favor us here as we try and wipe up remaining stuff going on here. Move these guys this way. Just place some Hoberg slingers here. Do we want to take our wizards out yet? I just don't have enough frontliners. We just need to build spearmen. Then we will move out of our Academy of Higher Magic. And pursue... they did not burn. Sad. They did not burn like we wanted them to. So we build crap units. We can actually speed up our production of crappy units by doing this. Take this. Take this. Could build a bunch of Hobergs, but the Hobergs are slow anyway, so... We'll do Hoberg slingers only, just for defense. Defensive purposes and whatnot. Where is that initiate? There he is. Let's upgrade him. Won't upgrade him to the other thing yet. He's got Summon Fire, Sunbeam, and Soul Slay. He's also a Golden Order. I don't know if you always go Golden. I thought you go different orders when you level them up, but I'm not certain. I haven't done it enough. I'm usually playing the Demonologist, and it's like, okay, these other mages don't really do as much as your demon summons, so you might as well just trade all your gold away to get demon lieutenants who cast various different kinds of spells. Boop. That's too easy of a fight. Too easy. It's too easy being sleazy. build up our forces. Just continue to fortify this so that it looks irritating to a beholder to grab. I think kind of want to swing these guys around, but I don't know where that beholder went. We'll try and fortify this up with enough to make it unappealing to a beholder, and move the rest of these dudes into a wizard corps that can come take things. Take all these dudes. Take all of our wizards that we want. Not you yet. You'll come in like a second wave. Sure, why not? You can come. Drop those. Take the scout. We need the scout. We don't want the ballista. Leave that pocket lich. Leave the monk. Leave him. Mother Superior we do want. And then we'll go north with the anticipation to go take this tower. I've broken down. I am getting weary, and we're really trying to end it on this episode and maybe do a little recap of the entire campaign and talk about what we did. And a fun little, the adventure is over episode, you know? And then we'll probably pick up with either a demonologist or a necromancer and actually finish it this time. But I have a specific goal in mind for that next one, where we don't just conquer Elysium. Instead, we conquer both Hades, the realm of the undead in the Inferno, by killing or summoning all the demon princes. Or in the case of playing the necromancer, you'd have to Tartarian spirit enough Tartarians down to the Nine Hells, and that would be way more of a challenge. Take over a citadel of some kind, and then run around with your Tartarian. You would have to build just I imagine, an ungodly amount of Tartarians to conquer Hades. That would be a weird... I kind of want to show that off with the necromancer, because I know you can do it. It's just really, really difficult, and you have to get lucky with your Tartarian summons, and in the sense that you need to actually summon Tartarians rather than your other major summons, because unfortunately, you cannot choose to summon the Tartarian spirits. I don't know if you realize this yet, but I do like to say the word Tartarian. It rolls off the tongue very, very nicely. Continue to make this utterly scary for any beholder to take, just from sheer lack of, I don't want to fuck with that. It will also just murder all of his other stuff, because there's so many Hoburgs at some point. It's just crazy to deal with it. See the beholder coming down here. Should have been building more units here, because he might try and take this. But we do have nearby a thing that might deal with it if they try. This is what I mean by that. Just continue to kill these guys, get them out of the way. Although these armies will probably have to fight them no matter what. We will century these dudes under this guy, and we'll have a bunch of wizards go take this tower. As is very fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed the music that is on a loop. It could be my internet is fixed now and I just haven't seen it. I can actually check. Nope. Nope, not yet. Okay. I know the dude is supposed to be here. I have no idea if he's working outside on the cables or not, is the reason I say this. We will go to kill this. Send Koragol this way. Send more spearmen. No need for archers, frankly. We have enough. Okay, this is looking fine and dandy. We're going to start moving. Now, we're going to need to build stuff here eventually. For now, we'll just leave a tiny little alchemist to scare off the very feeblest of foes who are afraid to watch the alchemist buff himself. Which is pretty much all he's able to do. Build a trebuchet here, scare off opponents, scare off opponent. Upgrade a wizard. Finally. Okay, this may curse us, because I feel like he's going to come right for a golden master of the Golden Order. He's got Pillar of Fire, Army of Gold. These are actually not spells that are incredibly good. Could get Summon Fire as well, but I'll leave that off. He may come and try and take these towers, actually, now that I think about it. Which isn't that bad, because those are easy to recapture. We really need to focus on getting these ones that we're kind of far away from secured. Okay, I have no idea where this guy's last fortress is, actually. Unless he's oh, he did take this guard tower. He's so elusive. What an elusive guy. What an elusive person. Very elusive druid. Very difficult to kill. There's been a headache in our side. You can go this way. We're switching. Switching the dudes. Okay, you're just sitting in this watchtower. He must, yeah, that must be his last fortress. And I must have mistakenly thought incorrectly things were a certain way when they weren't. I think the beholder could take this stuff, but I think he's afraid to take the losses because he knows our armies are just around the corner. Which is what I envision why he hasn't attacked. Just build up defenses here, trying to make sure this doesn't get taken. Seeing a hedge wizard pop out of there. This should be the end of the druid if we win this fight. Oh god, okay, nope, next turn. Hold on to your britches, people. This is going to be tight. It's going to be a tight one. So we build an ungodly amount of Hoburg slingers. No man should build this many Hoburg slingers. No man, woman, child, or any other such being on this existence should build so many slingers. But we will spend all our money to build trebuchets to scare off our enemies. We got conscription, but who seriously cares about that? We'll build a sorceress here, along with longbowmen, so that they don't immediately take this. And she got ethereal, so she's going to be a little harder to kill. Actually, take off anti-magic, put on air shield, since they don't have wizards there. Now, this should be a take. Not because of anything else besides our just massive amount of spells. Which is going to be cool to watch our magic take place. This should be just an easy fight because they've run away somewhere and are elsewhere. But we will watch. We'll save here just in case we want to reload and look at the map and talk about our story. But I think this is the end. A little bit of a long one probably. We'll watch this just for the posterity of if it is the end. Watching the end of all things. If it's not the end, God, I have no idea where this druid is. And we might go off recording until I find his base as I run around frantically trying to find it. It's not the end of the druid. Okay, I have no clue where the druid is. This should be the end of the beholder. I have no clue where this druid has a house at. It might be he's bugged and we have to go fight him in the field, which we will if we have to. Oh God. We killed our black source, one of our wizards with that meteor shower. That's why I told you I hated that spell. It's so bad. It's just so bad. You'll just murder yourself with it. I think the guy who cast it is dead, frankly. No, he's still here. Pallor, the doom of our armies. Casting fucking meteor shower. It hits 15% of the field. Just crucified. Hit us in the back line, the worst place it could. Didn't hit our garbage, it hit our good guys. Do a meteor shower now and watch all our guys die. It's the real story. It destroys them too, but it's like it's a double-edged, very double-edged sword. Yes, this was a beholder. Okay, we went so as far as to defeat the beholder. That's a pretty difficult thing to do. Not gonna lie. Not that we face many beholders, and the druid's gonna be irritating and fight us here, but I think we're gonna have to kill his armies anyway, so we might as well start brute forcing. And hopefully he just sits in a little fort here so that we can find him easily and come kill him. That would be the ideal. As we convert one of his troops, somehow we've converted the beholder's armies to our own. These guys are dead. We're skipping. Where the hell is the druid? Is there a single little fort here? I bet that's it. Unless I'm an idiot. And I've totally missed something, like, or he's on this island. If he's on that island and he's got a commander there, we're just boned. We're gonna move these guys in for a fight. Try and just weaken him, if not kill him. Move Bullmark over here. Try and get him to get poisoned and get wounded. It's a desperate attempt. And we'll build a sorceress here, along with some siege equipment. If you can hear the annoyance in my voice, it's because I want it to end. I was trying to be done. Try and find this druid. Try and find the druid and root him out once and for all. Pwn down the enemies. Come on, assassin. Nope, didn't get his assassinate. He's just gonna die. He's gonna die a very brutal death as they keep trying to enslave him. It's not gonna work. But now we've drawn this beholder out into the field for our armies to come sack. One thing, go away, Hydra Bolt. Actually, Hydra Bolt can stay. You can stay. But we're gonna try and get you as centered as possible into the not killing our other knight. Yeah, that'll be best I think we're gonna get. It tries not to kill your other guys, but it usually does. Overrid, please kill this beholder. The last enemy, Aparodix, the druid. Sounds sickly. Here he is, as we converge towards him, hoping this is the last we'll have to deal with. Let's build some tower guards. Okay, and the turn. Please, 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 please kill this beholder. Please kill this beholder. Come on, just get to him. Cast that mass combustion on the front line. Tear him apart. Pretty soon we're going to see some beholder shenanigans as he just cast his massive amount of spells at us. It's going to hurt. This army may die. I think we're going to get it. There's just not enough units between us and him. We will have actually slain a beholder here today, I think. Gentlemen and gentlefolks of all kinds and natures, we will have slain this beholder. Hippie Molgail. Molgoy? The beholder. The druidic beholder that he has summoned. Evil creature. I need to remember to turn off that beholder mod, because that was not fun to fight. And, although this beholder is the one that actually gave us trouble. We got lucky that the other one wasn't very powerful and kind of got stuck behind a druid. Looks like everyone is just dead. Both of our wizards lived. Oh, this could be the end of our dark mistress. We'll see. What spells does this guy have? This could be the epic end battle. Oh, he's got wild growth. No, mostly just garbage. Doesn't really have that good spells that can hit us from back here. Mostly just entangling. What? Are we frozen? No. Oh, we paused. Okay. We're not frozen. Just hit spacebar on instead of the... Didn't realize that we were still paused. We're going to see some crazy spelling here, though. I think they might just come into the back line and kill our wizards, though, unfortunately. Why is he back here? He should be towards the front. We do have this crazy, regenerating unicorn knight. This guy should be towards the front. Maybe he got pushed back by the boar, but I didn't think he could be pushed back that far. We need Arcane Tempest. Or the Death Spell to start casting. Either of the two would be beautiful. Oh, massive sleep. Look at all these slept. Yeah, this is I think death for the druid. I don't think you can fight through all this magic. You can see the mass combustions. They'll take down the Ents because they're vulnerable to fire. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I don't think the Ents can be slept. I think they're mindless. Maybe they can be slept. I think their magic resistance, yeah, their magic resistance is just high. Whereas the animals are worse than human troops, so... Generally very easy to sway animals to either your side through charming or sleep spells or any other implements you want to pull on them. As we just beat down these guys. Are you casting Arcane Tempest? What are you casting? You might be casting Terror, or... Trying to look for her on the left of the screen. Another sleep spell. There we go. There's the Arcane Tempest. It just demolishes most of their HP. They're starting to wake up, though. That's a problem. This guy needs to move towards the front. But I think we will win this. We got so much diverse stuff going on here. It feels very much like we'll win it. Saw a death spell go out, just murder some animals. As long as that entangle doesn't fuck us up too much, which it might, because we got a lot of low magic resistance, but we got some experienced guys here that have higher than the norm. I believe experience does that. Yeah. At level what? Oh, at level 4. Actually, do they even have level 4 experience? No, they don't even have the extra magic resistance. Guess they start with 6. It's been a while since I went over the units at their base level. With no XP. And really thought about it. It's been the beginning of this campaign. This is a pub crawl. It's a slow pub crawl. Oh, another Arcane Tempest will just rip them apart. Beautiful spells. Barely care about the melee troops. Somehow, Sinric, our last trollish knight, is sitting in the back, just relaxing. It's like, I've been through enough war. You took me from one side of this continent to other. I watched my brother die. The other Shadow Knight. Long rest his name. Beautiful, beautiful spells. As we watch our knights do their work. Or our unicorn knight with his flame blade run up here. As they're getting a little closer than I'd like to our back line, but I'm sure we'll handle it. Everyone's got better armor. So these guys are running around with 5 armor. It's really hard to hit them. As another sleep spell goes off, we see just death and destruction in our wake. Many animals. If I was a necromancer, summoning this level of undead beasts would be so funny. Just the amount of animal corpses that the necromancer could reanimate from this is crazy. Be so many large ones too from all the large beasties that have been slain. But we've fought tooth and nail through. Oh, beautiful. This druid got cocky. He saw our smaller force and thought, I can do it, but he did not account for our regeneration and our mighty spells wrecking him. As he tries to entangle us, he gets lightning bolted to death. Who did that? Not sure what that was. Was that Falling Frost? It wasn't Arcane Tempest, was it? I really had to scroll up for this, don't I? No, it's somewhere down here. Where is it? Luck. Barkskin Luck? I'm not seeing it. Oh well, someone in the comments mentioned who killed it if you ever watched that portion. But this is over. The druid has been driven off the field. And that's it, folks. We have conquered Elysium. Carl Strongarm, King of Elysium, gone from one side of this large continent to the other, claimed the monarchy for his own as we watch silver and gold fall over the screen. Let's view the score graphs. Okay. You can see just the massive jump here. So that's Carl. We're up here. We're the very top. You can see where our victories came in with the last two going here. You can see just the demolishment of their armies as we move in. Let's look at show relics. Ooh, that's just sad. Not a lot of relic income for our religious folks. Let's look at trade. You can see we really start to take off here. I wonder where that's around. That looks like the fall. Is this the Aztec? Yeah. The Priest King falls. As soon as the Priest King goes down, you can just see us bloop, just straight up. We took a whole bunch of Priest King stuff, and that gave us a lot of trade. We don't do gem income. We don't have to worry about that. We don't do weed income. We don't do sacrifices or fungus or any of this, but we'll just scroll over it. Production. again, you can see right around the priest king falling, we start to really pick up, and no one ever catches us after that. It's just a loss, because they're all fighting each other on the other side. The priest king was a really major fight, I think. That was pretty dicey for a while. Gold income, just my lord. No one ever, we got up here. We were always above the priest king in gold income. Yeah. Number of citadels. Bloop. It's beautiful. Okay, we're going to reveal the map so we can look at what was happening here. And we're going to have a conversation. Ocean's not that crazy. Not that crazy of an ocean. We did have an island here with a castle. I was right, there was stuff there, but nothing too fancy. As we look over here, we can look at where we started in the ever-cold north. And we'll talk about what happened here. We moved down, running through all of Elysium, conquering southward of us after defeating the Dryad. We moved, we killed the Hoburg, we took on the not the Aztecs, the tribal kings to the south. This is where we really blew up. We have this large mountainous border where the continent has smashed together. That's kind of realistic, and you can see where the continent has formed, really. If you know anything about how tectonic plates and everything, not tectonic plates, how maybe it is tectonic plates, how basically continents are created. They smash them into each other as small islands, and eventually large mountains form in the middle where they've smashed together enough. And so we have this long line of mountains that kept us safe from our western neighbors. The Enchanter, the Troll King, whoever else was over here really had to leave us alone. We can tell down here that the tribal king did win an early victory against the Pale Ones. So that's an interesting and pretty obvious win. The Pale Ones aren't that good of a faction. Even players, I'd say, will struggle with the Pale Ones early on. They don't have a lot of range, and that leads to some problems. But we conquered this side of the map, and that's really our story. We were the Eastern Empire, born in the north, that once we defeated the tribal kings, slowly conquered this way. We ran into some trouble, especially around this little area. This got a lot of congestion of where we saw some big battles go on, where we got chewed up by, first we fought the Troll King in a foolish attempt, lost most of our army, kept our mages, but then got killed by the Hoburgs, and then our mages truly fell. After that, we got vengeance on the Hoburgs eventually, wiped up the Troll King, ended up doing, this is a little out of order, but we ended up doing a brawl with the Enchanter, killed a major army here. That was a big battle. And started moving up to find his base after we killed most of that army, but did lose that fight and lose an army of free spawn, as well as a High Lord, which was not terrible. It was a lot of time spent on that. But we conquered up here, through here. We eventually saw this castle and knew we had to drag our Baron's ass all the way up here to get him coronated. Eventually we would do that. Meanwhile, we continued our brawls with the Ballista down here and finishing her off. That wasn't really eventful. We maybe had one major fight with her crappy units that she spawned in. We avoided mostly fighting the one with the undead ethereal giants because they're a little scary, and I had a feeling she didn't have a lot of bases down here. But other than that, we ended up finishing the game in this corner of the map, really. There wasn't a lot of events here. Most of this was Troll King stuff, and the Voice of El had looked like they duked it out over here. I don't actually see the troll pit. Huh. Yeah, I don't know where the trolls started. They have a troll pit somewhere around here. Maybe someone will tell me where they see it. But, because they should have spawned in a troll pit. I'm actually really confused where that is. Maybe they spawned in a guard tower for some cockamamie reason, but I'm not concerned about that right now. There wasn't a lot of action here, but when we got over to this corner of the map, we really started to duke it out with the Druid and the Beholder faction. That is a mod that I did not realize was still spawned in on my mod list, but we did, and we fought fight against the Beholder over here and took him out eventually. He caused us no lack of trouble running around and killing our garrisons, but eventually this guy right here, this noble Orvad, managed to take them down. And we have our Dark Mistress that has led most of our westward expansion. Tolma has been with us for quite a long time, almost around the time we got this magic library. She spawned in a little bit afterwards and led most of that westward expansion, and we ended up cleaning up the druid over here in that final fight that you just saw. I'm not going to recap this stuff that you just witnessed in this episode, but this has been our king/baron conquesting Elysium. I hope you guys enjoyed this significantly longer episode. This is the end, as the episode will probably be called, but we have become King of Elysium, conquering it. I think for our next one, we'll pursue trying to conquer one of the plains as well, as maybe conquer Elysium as a side goal. But this has been Dirty Dungeon. If you enjoyed this series, please give it a like, give it a comment, give it a subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching, and hope to see you next time we engage on another Conquest of Elysium, or join us in the D&D campaigns, and follow us on Twitch and here on YouTube, and just, yeah, have a chat. Say what you liked about the series, say what you didn't like, suggest changes for further campaigns. But I have been Dirty Dungeon. You'll see this uploaded throughout many different weeks, probably, as I throw it up on the YouTube channel. And, yeah. Carl the Strongarm, King of Elysium. We'll see you guys next time.